I guess it is just as simple as that.
Oh, really? Yeah. Hello.
We're live. Happy 4th of July. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's fixed now. A little bit better. It's rainy, it's scrappy. That'll be fun to fire up a live stream.
It's flooding.
I get flash flood warnings. So, happy, yes, we're back. I figured it out. What's up, Ting? How you doing? It's better than doing it the other way. Fucking crappy. How I hate that. It's never easy. What's up, Mark? Like that. Screw it. What's up, Mr. Gamer? Christina Vina in the house. How you doing? Hit the like button. We're on our way. I just shared it. I just shared just nothing but a fucking link. I don't want to take it. I saw that. I disconnected. I was like, shit. It's rainy. We're going to try not to die. Damn, send some rain my way. Sitting here in the Tinderbox Midwest. You know what? I'm glad that we actually getting some rain. If for no other reason, I get some of the smoke out of the fucking air. Because I've been breathing like someone who breathes really terribly. Where you had to head to the better part of Connecticut, the closer to New York. Oh shit! See that lightning? I wish it was raining in California there, Vina. Yeah, we're driving. Cupcake and Blossom, what up?
Hi.
Keep driving. We got some Starbucks. It is. Rainy day. It was raining the other day here. I think it's the last word. Yeah, so we're going up. Well, I don't know if we're actually going to do a barbecue. I have no idea. That's going to be
they're barbecuing and then they're bringing the food inside.
Oh, okay. They're cooking the right thing already. And the reality is, just because of fucking life and craziness, I haven't been able to stream as much on YouTube. So this is kind of a perfect opportunity to go live and get a little bit extra content in. As this is a long ride. I mean, this is a ride that we both taken a lot. You ride for this long drive. So, it's fun way. It's still a little tough. Both a little bit.
It's a good hour.
And it's a long drive. And there is a lot going on. I mean, sorry, I'm eating cookie and shit. What's up there? Joe Martin! That's an old one. So much shit going on. Most of it, people I think are tired of. But I think we're getting actually close to Logan Paul facing some sort of like ramification, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. He's fighting this whole thing so hard in Texas and in other places that I think he's hate fucking himself to the ground. But nobody cares, and it's very strange. Good to see you there, Joe Martin. I'm going to be in New York, if not next weekend, next month. I was thinking of going to the Yankees game next week, but I don't think that's going to go down. Mainly just because they're coming again next month. For the Mets. I've never been to Yankee Stadium. No. So,
It's just like a normal stadium.
not for you.
Overpriced food, same shit.
It's good though. That's events. They're supposed to. So there's all this shit that's breaking down that the main stories that just continue to pump through, but anything that is going on is getting overshadowed by the never-ending Colleen Ballinger story. That thing is fucking taking turns. Olsen Wellies with the 8 months of mush thing. So much Olsen. Things going everywhere.
I just have such a bad culture. It's flooding. Oh my gosh.
So, when I was aware of Colleen, it was when she was just Miranda. Yeah, I know the road is loud. I know. Well,
Okay, so
I only knew her as Miranda Sings. You know, I only knew her as that character. I didn't know anything else about her.
well,
I
funny
didn't know
story.
she wasn't a character.
I actually didn't know her. I knew her ex-husband.
You're gonna tell the story?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the
Oh,
story.
wait, this is a great story. Listen to this
So,
shit. This
I
is crazy.
knew
She's got
her-
crazy connections.
Yeah, I knew her ex-husband, Josh. And I knew him because... Okay. I wanted to be an actor. And, yeah, so when I was in college, there was, at the time, it took me forever to find it, but there was Yobi TV. And it Yobi.tv.
Yobi.tv. What's up, Aiden? Boop, boop.
And it was an acting contest. So I was like to the contest, but I was, I think, third or second in place. But anyways, you know, got to meet Josh, and he was dating Colleen. I had no idea who this person was.
So you didn't know she was Miranda Sings.
I didn't know she was Miranda Sings. I didn't know who she was. I knew Josh. I didn't know who she was.
So how many times and you hung out with both of them? You hung out with her? Did you ever get to meet her?
So we got to meet her. This was, I think it was in Detroit. I think it was.
What year?
Yobi TV. That would have been either 2013, 2012. This was
Okay,
like
so a while. We're talking a decade.
Yeah,
ago.
this was like years ago.
Was she was Colleen then still, or she was Miranda?
I wouldn't know. I didn't know who the hell she was.
Well, she was
but
just about to become.
I knew who Josh was, and the person on this was also Audrey, the girl from the hills, Adriana Patridge.
Oh yeah.
So I got to meet those two.
What's up, Becky?
So those two was who I got to meet. Colleen was dating Josh and all that stuff. But anyways, for my like, you know, me spending the little time that I did spend with everybody, I thought Josh was a very nice guy. I mean, granted, you know, he is an alcoholic, but
glug glug, you know.
okay, but
It's
you know,
Hollywood, man.
everybody has their own, you know, shit that they're going through. So, but to me, he was a nice person. So it was really weird. Years later, I'm like, wait, that's the guy from Yobi TV. Wait, that's her. I was like, whoa. So yeah, my little story.
So what year did Miranda Sings come onto the? Because she was Miranda.
Because Josh
already.
was very religious, very, very religious. I think he was even a virgin when he met her.
Really?
Yeah, he was very super religious. And then it just seemed like,
How long were they together?
I don't know. Listen, I met these two people. I didn't think they were even that important. I thought Adriana Patridge was, because she was on the hills. Yeah.
It's important shit.
But he seemed really nice. You know, he was one of the like judges for the acting contest. So it was really a good experience for me. And I won like a Yobi TV t-shirt. So
Well, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
Did she give you any vibes? Was she rude at all? Anything like that?
I didn't know who she was. No, this was more of like Josh's thing. I couldn't believe when I saw that it was Colleen. I was like, that's the same girl. Oh my god.
Because now all these stories are coming out. Like it's crazy. The stories are coming out from television show production to more text and messages and all kinds of things that are happening on that end of it. It's just it's almost like the Ellen DeGeneres thing, but even that stopped. That stopped at a certain level. This is going down like crazy road where everyone's got a Colleen story.
Yeah, here's my thing. Does anyone have their parents' story? Because I hope the
2008, so she was 5 years into Miranda when you met her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was already, because I was going to say, because she was Miranda, she was in her power when she did that episode of Comedian Besides Getting Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld. That was really when I knew, that's when I found out she wasn't a character. I thought that was a real person. I didn't know that was a character at first. I was like, she's horrible.
Yeah, well, anyways, I didn't know she was important.
That's great. Yeah, so thank you, chat. Thanks, Ray. Thank you, Christina Vina, for 2008. That's crazy. Well, that explains why they were hosting some sort of a competition.
Yeah, acting competition. Okay, that makes sense.
But you didn't win? Who
No,
won?
I didn't win.
Did the person who won become anything?
I didn't care after I lost.
They're probably doing porn.
After I lost, I did not care.
They're probably just doing porn somewhere.
I cried about it and then flew back and went to class next week.
She got very popular in 2014. Yeah, sorry about the rain. Sorry about all that. Are you guys raising money?
What?
No. The latest thing with iDubbbz dropped yesterday. I don't know if you saw that. That's the big story right now. It's the only thing that's piercing the Colleen Ballinger story.
What about iDubbbz?
Oh my God!
Why do people hate him now?
Oh, this is actually a good one. So, this whole thing with the creator clash, people made such a big deal about charity. Everyone, we gotta protect charities and all this type of shit. You would think the smartest thing to do for charities is just, put the event on with as much publicity as possible and get the rest of people in the door. You would think that'd be the way. It's new. So the funny thing is, Harley at the New York Times now, he's in fucking DMs when this is all been down. Telling people like comment in DM that this is a bigger success than the first creator clash and all. This is like when it first happened, right?
Yeah.
So it turns out not only was it not a success, it did not only not reach the levels of the first creator class, they lost $250,000 and no charities got a fucking dime.
Okay. Well, they lost money too, right?
They made sure everything was paid. They paid all the fighters. I don't know if they took a salary. I can't say that. But everybody got paid that was supposed to get paid, and then made no charities.
To me, that would be more of a story if they stole the money and didn't give it to the charity.
Well, that would be the only narrative if they wouldn't have tanked their own show out of their own ego. They lambasted their own shit and over nothing. I just think that when it comes to the fight game, it's really important to keep in mind that you got to get people watching. All the other bullshit, handle afterwards. Handle the anger and handle all that shit after the fact. Because if you tank your event, well then what was it all worth? And some people were trying to give him a little bit of credit because he didn't hide it, he didn't bury it. It was impossible. If he buries it, it's game over.
I don't think that's drama.
It's drama. But there's so much of it. But that's the only story that's even piercing through the Adam McIntyre web.
Okay, so when I first heard about this, true or false? Was there not the parents in the audience or what?
Well, yeah, it's funny when you even say that because that's becoming more of a narrative this
Because it pisses me off that, okay, I get why people are speaking out because if millions of people are speaking out, you might as well share your
Everyone's
truth
stories
too.
are coming.
Right, you might as well share your truth, share it out loud, that's fine. But I just hope that the same aggression, the same, you're holding Colleen accountable. I hope they had a conversation with their parents too because those parents sat in the crowd, laughed, so I don't know, it just seems
Why didn't you protect me, Mom and Dad?
Yeah,
the video.
Yeah, I'm and I bet you, because I wonder if people actually took the time to also be like, hey Mom, hey Dad, I really wish you would have came through for me when I was on stage, And I bet you they didn't have that conversation. It was just Colleen.
More than likely. Although, with as much parent blaming goes on in the world today, it wouldn't shock me. Fuck you, Mom and Dad. You shouldn't have took me to the comedy show. She tried to stick baloney down my pants.
I just don't hear any conversations about that. I don't hear any. I'm not defending Colleen.
No, because what's the defend?
And then this whole Adam McIntyre thing, when does the bullied now becomes the bully? Because to me, and mind you, I'm not defending Colleen, but I think you're allowed to have more than one opinion about the same this thing, and it's I get it. People didn't believe Adam for years, so now he feels so justified and taking that W. But he's the only dude I know who takes a W, but then just.
What's the hottest story on the internet?
I get
it's a
it, but
mainstream
it's
story, so you won't. If we give people who cover the news the pass, I guess we gotta give the same pass to the person who gets involved. But
How many videos? I mean, get your coin. I get it, get your coin, but don't say, I'm not gonna post anymore.
No, you're right.
And then post more. And then he's gonna be like, well, I didn't know this, I didn't know that, so I'm responding to this. And it's
it never ends. It's never going. That's part of it.
Can we just say that he's enjoying this? Of
course he is.
Okay, because
God, no one's gonna deny that.
It seems a little bit too much for me. And this is why people didn't believe him because of his personality, his pettiness.
He can be very...
You know, this wasn't... People didn't believe him just because of Colleen. People didn't believe him because of his personality. And this is exactly why people didn't, because he is...
So I have a question. Was it not believing, or was it a matter of not doing anything about it because it was just a story?
Well, for the longest, people thought he was a liar.
All right, so that wasn't... See, I don't know. That's what...
For the longest, people thought he was a liar, and Colleen had just a bigger fan base, so
just
we were going to believe.
able to bury the story.
And then, you know,
so what did she apologize?
On, she did apologize for, like, how... Because Adam came out and made a video a while back about him working for Colleen, and then him posting of something.
Whoa. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on, keep going. That's funny.
What?
No, apparently, I don't know if it's a drama alert story. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently they found some schneef in the White House.
Some what?
Cocaine. A little booger sugar. They found some schneef with some former president. I don't know if that's made. Ritter might just be making it up.
I don't get shocked by anything these days.
I don't know. But continue, I'm sorry.
Just a while ago, everyone usually, they know this story. A while ago, Adam used to work for Colleen, and then he posted up a video because he was no longer working for Colleen because he did a not so gay friendly tweet, and Colleen received a lot of backlash for it, and then she kind of ghosted him. So then he, you know, posted this video and was like, how Colleen, I was working for her for free, and then Colleen, and I was doing, he just, you know, posted this video complaining about a lot of shit that he had to take from Colleen, and Colleen responded with saying, like, you know, at first, before I pay someone, I let them be my intern to see how they do first, and then I pay them, basically. And,
hey, you know what?
Meanwhile, she was talking shit about him this whole entire time. Trying to get influencers to come for him, like James Charles, which that happened.
James Charles, I have a complicated relationship.
I mean, it goes on and on and on. It really does.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's drama. Once it starts, I mean, not that anything about Adam McIntyre would come off as dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Well, the sun is coming out. Thank God.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Today. It's coming out right now, as a matter of fact. That song's a damn liar. I get what Blossom means. Like, how many times do you need to spike football? I don't want to tell anyone how to deal with it. See, that's the thing, and that's where I like where she was going with that, because when you keep on, he saw an opportunity because of the goddamn song. Let's be honest, everything was drying up, and the videos were drying up because there was less things to talk about. But then she does this fucking apology, reignites everything, and then you're able to bring in the Trisha Paytas factor. You know, now this story is starting to come out.
So yeah, I listened to that on my drive to work yesterday night, and so
this is a tough one.
It's really tough because part of me listening to the video was like, oh, Trisha just loves the seat that she's in now, because, you know, now she's in this, like, I'm innocent, I'm the victim, you know. So, but two, what got me with the video was when Trisha was like, okay, if you don't know, basically Colleen was being accused of having these watch parties of Trisha's OnlyFans with people, and then she was also accused of, like, there was messages with Trisha's nudes to minors, to a minor.
Adam McIntyre.
Yeah, but I love that Trisha didn't mention his name. Please don't give that dude anymore. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
You don't like Adam.
But I don't. I mean, look, there are no perfect victims. I understand Adam was one, but that doesn't mean I have to like him.
Sure, not personally, but that doesn't mean what happened. It's still not like the person.
Right. Like, I just think
we're on our way to another part of Connecticut, close towards Stamford area.
Mm-hmm.
But it's true. It's the person doesn't have to. You don't have to still be, oh, what a great and all that. No, he's very abrasive. Adam comes off very, very abrasive. And to really accentuate that point, what I thought was interesting yesterday was that he immediately jumps on the whole Trisha thing as a football spike. You know, and they're just really like, you know, I tried to tell you. I told you. Well, not everyone's going to see the same perspective at all the same time. You know, at the end of the day, it's still her nudes that got leaked. You know
she listen to anything that you say? You talk about Trisha all the time. Why would you be the person that she listens to? Who are you? Like, you know, I just...
And especially, you know, like with this, he's still young, too. It's like...
Right, that's why I've been trying to not say that I don't like him, even though I just said it here. It's because he is young. So, you know, I never really would say, like, I don't like him.
Well, he's not a kid anymore, so you
still, he's still young, so...
I hate a lot of kids, so I don't have a problem with it. Most kids on TV and most of the kids on the internet, I hate. In fact, most people that are in the chat, if you're a kid and you're on the internet, I hate you most
Okay,
of the
but
time.
you can get away with it because you're just kind of joking right now.
Yeah. I'd kick a kid in the throat if I thought I'd get away with it. I'd kick a child right in the neck. I mean, like karate style. Give him one of them wasa type things, you know?
Sure you would.
I would. Hey, do you know what Bruce Lee's favorite drink was?
No.
What's up?
So corny.
Punt a baby. Yeah, sometimes you have to punt a baby. It's responsible to hate internet children. Yes, it is. It's responsible.
No, but with Colleen, I do think that apology video, it's not an apology video, but I do think that it's like what you would say to your therapist, you know what I mean? Like, that response is what you would say. I do think, I will say this, I will compartmentalize for a second. When you are being accused of anything relative associated with children, I think that is the one time where you do have to take it seriously.
What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy.
So I do believe that is the one time you do have to take it seriously when you are being accused of anything associated with children. However,
Hold on. In Adam's latest video response to Trisha, he says that she is lying and she didn't know all the allegations against Colleen. He said she knew. He DM'd her.
whoa, here's my thing though. Here's the easiest argument ever. Why the fuck did she have to believe you? Because he did not help the Trisha Land situation. He didn't help that shit. He's the one who really was like, when Trisha was, these people were calling up before she had the baby. These people were calling up her doctors. They were calling up schools. They called child services on her, and he was all for it. So why the fuck would she believe anything you have to say?
I think that's fair, just because you don't have to. There's no reason for it.
But it's like, to me, it's like when someone tells you things in the DMs, you know how many DMs she probably gets? If someone tells you something in the DMs, it doesn't necessarily mean that she knew. And all that means is that she didn't believe you. So she knew about...
Especially at the time.
Right, so she knew about these things. She probably knows about a bunch of things, but she doesn't know, and she doesn't have no confirmation if it's true or not. Just because Adam says it's true, look how many people didn't believe his ass for years.
And that's for a normal person. Right?
Yeah.
And not... We're talking about Trisha Paytas, who... Well, let's just say it. Trisha's Trisha. She has a lot of issues. She's got a lot of drama with a lot of people. She is a little paranoid when it comes to a lot of... She doesn't always know who to trust and what to think. These stories can be convoluted, so she doesn't have to believe it in that time. Does it open her to a lot of criticism now? I don't know a lot.
Yeah, so,
it opens her up to
it doesn't,
some.
There's no proof. Just because if Adam thinks that's proof, that's not proof. It's not
no,
proof.
It's opinion.
Yeah, it's not a proof that just because he told her, oh hey, that she knew about it. That's not proof. What's proof if
no one can believe it. You know?
Right. That's not. So I don't care what he has to say about that. You know. Hi, Van Luke.
There you go. He went on Steve Harvey to ask for a... It's hard to tell what that... It's good to see you guys up in there. Make sure you hit the like button. If I was Trisha, I wouldn't have believed him either, says Christina Vina. No, that's totally true. Orson Welles, can we stop? I gotta pee. He's gotta take a pee. Can we stop for Orson? He's gotta piss. Gotta take a piss. Can you believe the weather? Look at this.
I know, now it's good. It's like, it was raining like cats and dogs.
We need a mount.
I know.
Look how cute you look. You're so cute.
I need to put my license on.
The what?
I need to put my license plate
on. The plate? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Put that on for you. I will turn this car around. I swear to God. Where y'all going? We're on our way to a little... Well, maybe we will get a little outside fucking gathering. Jesus.
I know,
this
right?
weather.
We're on the way to my family's house to have a nice 4th of July. I live more near the city, New York area.
Nicer area.
And he clearly does not.
I do not. Uptown girl. She's got me living in an uptown world. Yeah, downtown fucking.
You know, I enjoy both places.
Well, I was like, wait a minute, no, you didn't just say that. Here, wait. Look in the camera and say you love New Britain. I love New
Britain.
You lying? Why are you lying?
New Britain is trash. I'm so sorry. It is so trash. Like, I don't understand how anyone lives there. Like, it is trash. Like
she hates this town so much. Oh, she hates the town so much. I don't blame her though. It is a trash fucking town.
It is. It's like rough. When you go into a store and you have to have everything locked up, that means the town's trash. You have to press on the button for absolutely everything. If you want to get anything remotely serious, you have to press on the button to get it. Dove soap was locked up, guys. Dove soap. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, that's not the case where I live.
Dove soap. No, everything is out on the street. You know, like. It's like living in Dubai. Nothing gets stolen. You don't even have to cut off hands. Just people just act right. Not in New Britain, baby.
It's just like, I walked into a store and they asked me to put my bag, leave it, and I just walked out. When they asked me if I had to leave my bag with them at the front, I walked out.
So the other day, my buddies that I used to deliver those school buses with was making delivery to New Britain yesterday. Too bad I'm not doing that anymore. I could have met up with you. Yeah, you could have. Tell them to come heavy. Come strapped. Jeez. And come visit Pawn Nation. Only good thing about New Britain. New Britain is just Britain. It's centrally located and stuff. You know, it's close to everything. You're 2 hours away from most places. It's the only good thing. So, and all that Trump. Oh my goodness. So what's going on in the chat there? You guys hanging out with us? We're about halfway through the drive now.
Well, I want to talk more about Colleen. There's so much.
Oh, it doesn't end with her. Because everybody's talking about it. Everyone has an opinion. Because she is mainstream. She's not just... What I find it interesting is the weird complaints. Like people complaining about the shows being all kids. It's like, how did you not know that she's geared towards kids at this point? And
I went up to these people on Twitter because they were like, you were screenshotting Ticketmaster. I'm like, oh, her tickets are $5. Ha ha ha. And I was
Van Luke with $20 in the super chat. Thank you, Van Luke. I'd do a rip for you if I could. Yes, I'm so woke, Nintendo. Yeah, Tommy's calling me woke. Jesus. Fuck. Yes, I'm so woke. Oh, God, fuck am I woke? $20 there, Van Luke. Thank you mucho. Appreciado. Shabuya roll call. There you go. Boy, so for me, the funniest part of the whole situation has been the ukulele.
What?
The ukulele. I actually have one set up for tomorrow. One of my favorite.
Oh, remind me to get my guitar.
Oh, are you gonna play?
I know some chords. I think my nails are short enough.
Are you gonna parody her?
Here's the thing. Like, I understand where Colleen's coming from, but I do think. I just wish it wasn't relative to children, you know? Because what happens when you don't do anything, and this is something you apologized 4 years ago, you know? So I understood that.
You know, it's if your entire team is telling you to not. Maybe shut the fuck up. Maybe shut the fuck up. I get it. Nobody likes to be told shut the fuck up. But you put a team in place.
Right.
Now, most of the time when you get big enough and you put a team in place, you do it with your own limitations in mind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put somebody that I know that I can steamroll because I want my career to keep going. I want them to know what the best path is. So I'm going to trust them. That's why I pay them. She ignored him. She ignored him and she gave a middle finger to him. To all of them. You know, by doing that fucking song. It's like, and she almost
because she doesn't think she's a predator. She doesn't think she hurts people. She's a pedophile.
And she's probably not. That's the thing. I can only, like,
but then she just needs to say. The problem is like I would have been down for the ukulele still, if there was less eyes and more yous,
Yes.
like if it was just more about the people,
Like
because
if it was an apology. Because it
Yeah.
wasn't. Keep going, sorry.
no, I don't know. I am not fully like on a hate train with Colleen, because I still do think back then, it's not an excuse, but if you look back then, like everything was so
Thank you so much.
everything was so sexualized with children. Like even the Disney Channel that it is now today wasn't what Disney Channel was like, you know, during those days.
Oh yeah, Miley Cyrus was, dressing.
Okay with it. So there's got to be something here where you can say, well, I'm not saying that should be the excuse, but if everyone at least recognize that so many people were okay with it back then.
You know when it you know when I think it started, the reality started to come back in to play a little bit? Cuties. When that fucking show Cuties came out, people started, whether or not people liked the conversations that show brought forth, because it was pretty gross, it made everybody stop and talk about what the fuck was happening, and it kind of changed a little bit of where someone was going. Now granted, Wet Ass Pussy and other shit still came out after that. And we still dance it. But there's always going to be sexualization when it comes to entertainment, and unfortunately there's going to be that
But there was a lot of
directly
it back
towards
then.
kids.
Yeah, it was a lot of it back then.
Yes.
I mean,
It was almost expected, you know, like
yeah.
when the next Disney star came out or the next Nickelodeon star came out, how old, remember, they were a hell of a lot more acceptable back then than they are now, but that is just part of times.
Yeah.
You know, things around or away in vogue, whatever. I was listening to Cupcake when I was 16. Don't get me, hey, Lizzie McGuire, man, Hillary Duff.
Believe we got a picture perfect plan.
I love me some Hillary Duff. She stayed pretty clean for the most part. She didn't do too much. I know she had a little bit.
No, here's the thing. Hillary Duff was smart about it. She did not, but she was smart about it. She was in the public eye.
She was the finest.
Come on,
of
she
all,
was with
too,
what? Good Charlotte, one of the brothers from Good Charlotte.
And he was a mess, wasn't he?
Yeah. Like she definitely was. She just was smart about it. It wasn't in the public about it.
Yeah,
She stated that in many interviews that she was. But
And I think a lot of celebrities, more celebrities do that than we realize. Now the problem is a lot of the big celebrities don't. Because you get so big, you pretty much think you can get away with anything. I mean, like, that's the scary thing about Hollywood and power and all that type of shit. It's because it almost becomes, when you have nothing else, what can you get away with? You have nothing else to shoot for. Well, what can I get away with now? What can I do? Yeah, Fake, I don't even know what to tell you about listening to Cupcake at 16 years old. The things you were doing at 13 years old were unacceptable, you fucking reprobate. What's up, Glammy Lamby? Good to see you. It was good to talk to you the other day, too. That's out of pocket. Oh, shit. We didn't hold our breath. Now my wish won't come
we
true.
can hold the breath back.
I don't know if you guys know that, but you're supposed to hold your breath through tunnels. That Miley Cyrus one looks like Hannah Montana. Fake is innocent now. Yeah, he's innocent. He's so fucking innocent. Do you think that there is a chance that this can blow over? Is there any chance that she saves her?
I do.
How does she save her career?
What's gonna happen is that her team another video is gonna appear, and it has to appear if she wants to save anything that she worked for.
Oh, she has to
work towards, all those years, and her team, and she's gonna have to sit down, and she's gonna have to be like, I did not take this seriously. Like she's gonna have to really make people, she's gonna have to be really genuine in that video and just be like, look, the reason why, I'm gonna explain the reason for this video, why I did what I did, but it doesn't mean I don't take the allegation seriously. I do. I was just having a hard time with all the hate, Like, she's going to sit down and make a genuine video if she cares about her career. That's it.
The way
if she doesn't care anymore, I mean, if she has a lot of money, so she can call it quits or whatever, but if she wants to continue doing some type of work.
I'm wondering if she was a YouTuber still, like a YouTuber.
I mean, she was uploading every day.
She still is?
She was until she was uploading
daily
daily on her vlog channel.
I thought she had a poker.
She had a vlog channel. No, she was uploading.
Then it holds true. Then maybe her only real play is sit down with Adam.
That's not gonna happen.
Entertainment.
That's not gonna happen.
Entertainment.
What I wish she would have kept doing was I wish she would have just kept posting. Because even Trisha Paytas says, by her words, that you can only cancel you.
No, it's very true.
And, you know, so she shouldn't let this, I mean, just continue posting, like, because at the end of the day, there's always going to be haters online. There's always going to be people who don't like you. And it is what it is. What you do is you get offline, you cry about it, and then you get back online.
Yeah, pretty much. You have yourself a good cry, then you fucking start doing what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But what you don't do is you don't kick the hornet's nest and then try to just keep on going. You know, she's going to have to let some time pass. She's going to have to eat a big box of shit. I mean, like a massive, massive bag of shit. And she's going to have to let even more time pass than...
I don't think time... I think she just needs to post the shit and then let the time pass. You know what I mean? Like, just post it. Because...
I wouldn't post anything within the next month. I would take a month off, let everything die down, and then start posting. But when you come back hard. Come back gangbusters. Have stuff in the can. Be working this month. But let everybody stop talking about you. And then just start posting again. And people are going to start having comments. And then just be careful about how you respond. Yeah, I think that's your only way forward. You can be more aggressive. You can go on some shows. She's big enough to go on actual talk shows. I don't know if that's a good idea because then you're asking for the crossover.
No, because if she can go, she would be fine if she went on a show that supported her. Feel me? Like if she went on a show that was more
like
geared,
an Ellen.
not even a show, realistically today a podcast. If she went on fucking Call Her Daddy, she'd be fine.
Who's calling her daddy? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I think Trisha made a good video. Good for her for saying something. Dave's thumbnail is so precious. Yes. Question, does she have her... What? You don't know who Call Her Daddy is? No. It's a podcast of... no, who's Call Her Daddy? Do I know who this is?
Pretty much is the female Joe Rogan, but not really Joe Rogan. But just the female, as far as how popular it is.
Really?
Yes.
She's an MMA fighter?
She's so fucking popular. It pisses me off that you don't know who Call Her Daddy is, so I can't.
She's not the female Andrew Tate. Is she the one who's like anti-feminist?
No. When I say Joe Rogan, I don't mean personality-wise. I just mean popularity-wise. You know? Oh, Alex Cooper.
Okay, I didn't know Blair White was on. Okay, yeah, then I know of the podcast because I know of Blair White.
No, she's not on. Okay.
I'm just going with the chat said.
It was originally with 2 women, and then I guess now it's 1. But it's all good. Anyway, it's just a popular podcast.
Oh, okay. You should go on that, Miranda.
Like one of those like 20, 50 million Spotify deals. I think she had 100 million Spotify deal. I think.
I've never heard
it's like that. Yeah. Yeah, like she interviewed Jamie Lynn Spears. She interviews so many celebrities, but there's not really celebrities up your reach that you would care about.
I've probably seen her. I just didn't know who she was. You know who? I've been kind of obsessed with this one lately, but not even obsessed. I've just been seeing everyone on the timeline. This I don't know who she is. It's her fucking name. It's not Bobby, I don't think, but she's got all these clips everywhere. What's her fucking name? I have no idea what her name is. But she's blowing up. There's these viral clips of her, and I'm only seeing one guest, but I think he's a guest. They don't do a podcast together, but it's some of the funniest shit. Oh my god, and I do not know this chick's name. It was just so fucking funny. I know Hailey Bieber was on there as well.
Hailey Bieber was on Call Her Daddy, yeah.
Not Vanna White. But
Emma Chamberlain, like once again, these people that you don't watch, so.
Or don't know.
You don't know what Emma Chamberlain is?
Nope. What'd she do?
Nothing. She's a YouTuber.
Blossom's finding out what you guys already know. I don't watch anything. I'm a mainstream guy. I just do YouTube because I don't like anything on YouTube. I make stuff that I like. Call me Kevin Smith.
But you have to keep watching stuff.
I do.
Because that's how you learn and grow and evolve. You have to watch, not just do things.
No, you're right.
Watch it.
You're right. And when I'm engaged in the topics and stuff. That's what I do. But I don't watch a whole. I don't have time to watch crazy. I stick.
Yes, you do.
I work. I will smoke coffee. So.
I can make time to watch stuff.
It's because you watch stuff when you do anything. You're ridiculous. Got 4 iPads going. Got 7 screens. Able to.
What?
You got like a virtual reality headset telling you about all the stuff, Matrix things. It's insane. You got Starfleet over there keeping
Well, I
you
watch
invested.
a lot of shit, and
Fall asleep during a lot of stuff. I'll give you that.
first off, I just got.
I want to say how many days I want to have people worried about us being Amazon.
Yeah, so me falling asleep during 2020. Oh God, feels weird saying that 2020, but
Makes me watch all this murder stuff.
because it's so good.
It is good.
It is so good. Like people are really getting killed, and like, I mean, that's not good.
No.
But,
What's great is like she's 10 years younger than me, right? You know, like
9.
So a lot of the stories that these 2020 things are covering, they're stuff that I like grew up with. They're stories that were like right up my alley and just all around the fucking country when I was, you know, a little younger. So prospectively, it's kind of fun seeing some of these stories and some of the stuff that was covered. Like the Duggar thing was a great one.
I loved it because here's the thing. So I didn't really know who the Duggars were, but I kind of purposely didn't want to know who they were because I just saw a lot of them growing up, and I was like, I don't want to know who these people are. I don't know what's going on. And of course I knew about the whole brother situation, but that's the extent. Like I didn't know anything else. I didn't know who they were, where they lived, none of it. I didn't know their beliefs. I didn't know anything. So watching the Duggar documentary was very, oh my gosh, it was very mind-blowing. I was like, in America, let us watch this for so many years? Whoa.
Well, I mean, just because of the control that they had politically, you know, they knew everybody. We turn the AC up a little bit. Getting a little schwitzy.
Well, because I didn't want the air to like sound in
It's okay. We got through the rain. It's all good.
Okay.
Ooh, I wish I can't throw that around. Oh, look at that, guys. A little bit of view. A little bit of scenery. Like a blossom. She's so cute. Whee! A little bit of Connecticut for you. Hope you guys are having a good 4th of July so far. You know, we're on our way on a little bit of a road trip, talking some drama, talking some other world stuff. If you guys have anything you want us to talk about, feel free to throw it in the chat. Appreciate everybody who supported, tweeted, commented, donated, all that good stuff.
I don't think there's any drama other than this Colleen thing. Like I haven't looked to see. There hasn't really been any drama. Just that everyone and their mother's talking about it. That's about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of the same stuff that's been going around. A lot of the minor stories, tipster things, still fucking stuff.
What tipster thing?
Well, just like constant fight. Like Keem is going at it with him now. And,
For what?
just him being lame. Just kind of
So vague. You're
that's-
so vague. This
No,
guys,
that's
this
it.
is no, but this is the when I try to ask about drama from like his world.
I don't have the
No,
answers.
I know, but when I try to ask, these are the conversations about just lame shit. I'm like, but what? About just
Because
I'm like,
no, because there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it without giving you the entire backstory. But basically, he all the things that have happened up to the last month or so, Keem is just calling out. He's just really going after him and calling a lame loser. And basically, it's just more of that. It's the same ad hominem type shit. I don't have specifics. Just oh shit. When are we gonna go to the movie? What are we gonna see next? Because it's not
let's
gonna
go.
be Indiana Jones.
Well, let's go this Sunday. Let's go this Sunday. Oh, I'm not.
What?
I haven't seen any Indiana Jones.
Oh no, it's apparently it sucked.
Oh, okay.
Apparently
Really?
it
Because
sucked.
this writer that I really trust with everything told me it was good.
That movie is getting absolutely hate fucked by all sides. They barely made any money. They Not good. Not good.
Wait, what movies are out? Because I do want to see one this Sunday, and then
It's coming Sunday?
Yeah.
I don't know what's out. I don't think anything major is out.
I feel like there was something I wanted to see though.
I think all the really big stuff is flopping. What's left? What's a good summer movie? What is going on? What is out there to see right now? Because I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to think. Oppenheimer?
Hmm?
Barbie.
Barbie. Yeah, I want to see Barbie.
Want to see the Barbie movie?
Yeah. Oh please! You like the little mermaid?
Barbie's Barbie. But I'll watch Barbie. Even though I think it's going to be a Ken movie.
Yeah, I want to see Barbie.
Well, next time we go to New York, we should go to that Barbie thing.
You could have. Well, no, it was already.
It was good.
But
we could go see it in New York.
no, they have rats in New York movies. But I do want to. If there's another movie other than Barbie,
I don't really care about seeing Oppenheimer.
huh?
I don't really care about seeing Oppenheimer.
See, I can't hear you.
Oppenheimer. I don't really care about seeing the Oppenheimer movie.
What is that?
The nuclear bomb.
Oh wait, doesn't Tom Cruise have a movie out now? Or no?
Oh, the new Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, remember when my mom told you about the rats in the movie theater?
Yes.
That was the movie. That was the movie that we saw last time. Yeah. Yeah, so I paid for everybody for us to all go see a movie. And then it was supposed to be a family event. And my sister saw something movie.
Blue Beetle.
And everybody, what's Blue Beetle?
Transformers.
One that meets the
disguise.
Huh?
Robots in disguise.
Oh, is it?
It's April.
Transformers.
Robots in disguise. Transformers, I'll gouge out your eyes.
Wait, you're blocking my thing.
Oh, sorry, that's not good. We don't want to get no crash. Transformers, fake has sex with guys. He's my little buddy.
Oh my, that's right. I was watching Candace Owens. I watched everybody. And
Candace, watch Candace Owens.
I watch everybody though, because I like to get the scoop on what the Republicans say. And
That's how I handle my news channels. I watch everything.
Yeah. And okay, funny enough, I didn't watch it. I saw the thumbnail though. And it was like Transformers, and then it had like the LGBTQ plus flag on it. So I thought that was like, what? A Transformer is gay?
She's
or
edgy.
has pronouns?
She's so edgy.
So,
Look at the edgy Owens.
the edgy who?
Edgy Owens. So edgy.
Okay, Candace Owens though, like, I disagree with her 90% of the time, but then there's that 10%. I had no idea Taylor Swift actually was from Pennsylvania, and it was a fake country accent. I had no idea.
That's not a real country accent?
Wait, are you being sarcastic? I can't tell.
I didn't know. I didn't know she was putting it on. I thought she was
and then she dropped it when her 1989 album. Like, I didn't know about a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I didn't know she was from. Because if you're from Pennsylvania, there's no reason for you to have a Nashville accent. You know?
Yeah. Unless you're Amish.
So I was like, oh, I didn't know this. And I wish she would talk more about that. Like, talk more about how she had to start. You know, what she had to do to get there and all that stuff. So.
Well, now she's so big, it doesn't need to.
Well.
How old is she now? 25?
She's in her 30s.
Is she really? I'm actually getting a little bit nauseous. I'm going to wrap this up.
You're getting nauseous?
Yeah, a little bit. A little car sick.
You can roll on the window.
Yeah, I'm rolling on the window. Alright, so thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I appreciate you. We'll be back. Maybe we'll hit one on the way back. Say what? Go check out Blossom and Places. They're